If you could have noticed and understood that these individuals do not work. When I say authorities or embassy or someone in power or the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or other ministries or the embassies, it means there is someone at the embassy, either at the embassy of Denmark, of Norway, of Sweden, Poland, or the US embassy or the British embassy in Algiers, meaning Area 16. Well, they are not part in people that we can define their psychology as individuals who are trying to prevent attackers, prevents criminals from reaching European states. They are not a part of that group. They are not part of the group who are willing to block the attacks against the reigning monarch. There are 8 ranks within military ranks within NATO. They are codified OF, meaning OF, and OF10 is the Grand Commander or the General of the Army. And then OF9 is the General, but is the meaning OF10, there is one person, OF10. In OF9, there will be more. But OF10, there's a handful of people, maybe 5 or 10. And the individuals at embassies or at certain location, they are not willing to block the attacks against those individuals. Actually, they are helping those individuals through different means and different schemes, and the situation was way worse prior to April 2019, meaning that you have in this Area 35, I have spoken this morning with the Judiciary and other individuals about what is going on. Well, the judiciary are racist scum, or the judiciary have been taken hostage, meaning that they have either family member or other individuals who are hostages, which makes them do the decisions which are unlawful. And their racist Nazi scum, that has been actually defined quite clearly. They're just playing games with actually military colonels, military generals, lieutenant colonels, and way more. And there is the green uniform. There's a lot of people who, this is the truth, for 3 years they managed to do absolutely nothing. For whole 3 years. They only managed to send criminals to head of states, or they sent a criminal to the royal wedding, or they sent a criminal to this and to that and to that, and they are not willing to back up from their actions. They are only stepping up the criminal behavior. The police assist them. The green uniform didn't submit anything, meaning they remain abstention. The green uniform are in abstention. That's the correct wording. And the army are the Palestinian state, at the UN. They are just an observer body. They are just an observer. They just look. And it's astonishing. The thing is that there are resources which are in the hands of people who don't work, who are lazy. This is going on for 3 years. They still, in these 3 years, I didn't receive money. I sold stuff and the insurance. I didn't receive money for 3 years from the judicial individuals. I didn't receive letters. I received forged letters from the European Court of Human Rights. I received receipts that I sent to Sweden. I received it. The postal receipts that we have received. We have received this postal parcel. Those I received, and that's about it for over 3.5 years. Then I had to contact actually Austria to open a company, and well, it's my money, it's my resources, and people in the judiciary and the police and the politicians in this area, they stole the money, or they are still trying to steal it by any means. And they have this delusionary racist comments. They wait outside, they rape children. It's not like chaos. It's like you don't see that even in movies. There's like no movie title that they will sell this and this and this and that. And this has been going on. And there's like the Yemeni person. He's like a Yemeni old man, or like an Iraqi general, and other individuals. There is the state. They don't do shit. They're just sitting there. And I don't know. It's like shit over shit over shit, that you have individuals in this state attacking the US Army, attacking the US military, attacking foreign powers, attacking the European Commission, and way more. And they keep on doing that because they're just simply Nazi scum. And there's like the little lady in here. She doesn't understand that Sweden is not in Algeria, and that Algeria is not in Sweden, and that Algeria is the African continent, and that Sweden is the European continent. There are people in here in the judiciary who fail to understand this. And we keep on having this non-baptized children causing a whole mess, and you have military personnel and way more that you pay, that you do a lot of things. They still didn't manage to remove their Nazi scum behavior from their heads, or their Nazi scum thoughts from their heads. They're just sitting there, not working at all. They just use money, they rent houses, and they bring whores and bitches. That's the whole thing that they do. And in this huge state and huge magnitude, and the people who are affected, the aviation industry, other industries, they're just sitting there doing shit. And I don't know, they have like 100,000 individuals who could be considered a threat. They still didn't start working after 4 years. And when you ask, what the fuck is wrong with you? They just stare. And when I called the embassy and I spoke with the ambassador, he has filth coming out from his mouth. It's shitty words coming out from his mouth. I tried in French, I tried in English, and I tried in Swedish. The embassy or the staff of your embassy are scum. They're just thieves. And they're part of other individuals and other groups who are just fucking thieves.